The illegal elbow.
Elbow techniques.
This is the elbow.
An elbow from here. I'll throw the elbow.
Yeah, the illegal elbow.
Rising from the ashes like the proverbial phoenix.
All right, people, we're back, man. Illegal Elbow Radio, another exciting episode for you guys, man. This is Brian from Illegal Elbow Radio, Illegal Elbow on Twitter.
And this is Dan from MMA Aftermath on Facebook and Twitter.
All right, people, as we're doing this right now, it's Happy New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year's
right now.
Lots of work tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do some fucking partying tomorrow. Yeah, this is just.
I just meant lots of work in terms of video.
Oh,
I gotta put all this out in one day. So.
Yeah, sorry. Well, maybe we can do some of it tonight. You know.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man.
Oh yeah.
Get it all done and get it out, man. Content, baby. It's coming your way.
Hell yeah. 2015, here we come, man. But speaking of 2015, we had the main event to go over. The hype train has been rolling since it seems like Easter, man. The shit's been going on to a cringe-worthy pace. We get new content of shit talking and tweets every other fucking day, it seems like.
Can I say one?
Yeah.
John Jones came out and said, amongst other things, he came out and said, you know, when I see Daniel Cormier's body, it really just doesn't scream athlete. And I thought to myself, well, you know, when I saw John Jones' face after the Gustafsson fight, it really just didn't scream champion.
No.
So I thought, maybe John Jones might want to have a nice hot glass and shut the fuck up.
It screamed, you might have got your ass beat in a street fight, you know.
So
if there was other judges, but you know that was who knows.
I just thought that was ridiculous, man. You know, he's just talking extra shit now. It's just riches are way too small for his ass. Whatever, man. It's ridiculous.
We're getting into it, man. Look at Daniel Cormier coming in, fucking Bowden and undefeated. But they're both undefeated. Let's really, if you really want to be real about it.
Yeah, you look at it. Yeah.
They're you know the Matt Hamill fight. Come on,
Sorry.
Daniel Cormier poses a certain threat to a John Jones. Okay. A threat that we have talked about that John Jones is fearful from, because John Jones has been able to sprawl, get out of any type of takedown or anything like that, basically just shove people off and not bother with the ground game and bring people up into his world. Well, this time I think John Jones is a little apprehensive, bro, and I think in the back of his mind, and he would never fucking admit it, that he has some respect for Cormier's ground game, dude.
Yeah. You
could come in and say, oh, you got third place to a Riddell or whatever the fuck. He was putting some shit out there, hacking on him. Like I said, it's been going on for a long time. But I think he respects us, dude. But that being said, I don't see it going in the middle of the ring, you know, and going toe to toe. We've talked about Cormier closing the gap on the reach that fucking John Jones has. I think this will be 80 to 90% against the cage, man. I think it will everything will cancel each other out. It'll be a cage match, dude.
Yeah, no, that's an awesome point, man. Really, this is one of those fights that could make, for a good portion of this fight, kind of what the collective in the United States would call a boring fight. There's a lot of shit that will cancel out and will just make them butt heads. And butting heads, we're talking about somebody's backs against the cage, and it's grit.
Yeah.
You know,
they're not letting each other get took down. You know.
Yeah, there's brute and brawn. You know, and brute and brawn. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna weigh in the favor of Cormier because you're talking about brute and brawn, lower center of gravity. We've talked about that before. Lower center of gravity. John Jones gets too overexcited with his, top elbows and all that sort of stuff. Going to leave himself susceptible to being slammed on his back by a very talented Sambo, just straight up American wrestler.
And plus,
Olympic wrestler.
Those elbows could be ducked. Cormier could duck under those easily, probably, because he's not the same size as of a lot of the people. Fighters that John Jones has fought, some of the taller guys. He's just a shorter guy, dude.
Yeah.
So maybe, he could get out of the way of those, duck down. He's always going to be ducking down, going to grab a John Jones up and slam him down. He's always going to be riding a John Jones and making John Jones carry his weight.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah. And
So-
John Jones really, in order to shoot and try to take down Daniel Cormier, if you're going to try that, I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to be diving at the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, when you really look at it, he's got to go down so far in order to put at the top of his body to go for a double leg, single leg, whatever.
Cormier is 6 center of gravity.
6 center of gravity, number one. Number two, you got to dive that far, it's going to take you out of your element.
You're going to be expending a lot of energy too. Training.
Spending energy.
Bones Jones, because I do see a lot of Bones Jones when he does get taken down, and he will get taken down, sitting against the fence, with a Cormier, hugging around him, trying to get position, and a Bones Jones with his length can go over the top, tenderize some back area.
That will be nasty, yeah. That will be nasty.
Even though you have an advantageous position, being a Cormier, you are getting strikes rained down upon you, which is countering from a Bones Jones by not letting you totally dominate the position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can see some of that happen too, bro.
For
But
sure,
all
man.
this is from that all the way to standing up, not letting each other take each other down, dirty boxing.
Yeah.
Maybe some
Everything-
foot stomps.
Everything rides on it, man. It's going to be a grit, a nasty, it's going to be a wear 'em out match. It really is. It could make, I don't know what you guys are thinking, man, but I'm thinking it could possibly make for a very stale night.
Yeah.
It really could. There's going to be a lot of stuff riding on, and this is a championship fight. Daniel Cormier is going to do everything precisely the best he can to nullify John Jones. John Jones is going to be on the other side of it, trying to
Separate.
get away from him. Land some kicks, land some elbows on the way in. You know what I mean? Which John Jones is going to fare well on a lot of that. You know what I mean? But Daniel Cormier's got a great chin. Cormier's chin's never been really checked. Really, I mean, when you come down to it. And he's faced a lot of great opponents. For John Jones to just dismiss this guy like he's never been around, sounds to me like a lot of Frank Mir bullshit.
Yeah.
Really, it sounds to me. It's like, you want to dismiss this guy like he's not even going to touch you? That just tells me you're practicing that much more and you're that much more scared because you should be.
And this guy, think about this, John Jones. We all know about John Jones's power. Okay, it is the top in his division, and we've talked about many times.
For his body type too.
Yeah, is John Jones being just easily coming up into the heavyweight division? When he's done with light heavyweight, just easily, progressing right into the heavyweight division and having no problem with it.
Yeah. We've mentioned that. He's mentioned it. It's just a natural progression.
Well, guess what? Here's your fucking big chance to fight a guy that used to be a heavyweight.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
A guy that's been, handling a Roy Nelson, handling a Frank Mir,
Barely even a
Yeah.
contest. I mean, really.
a supreme catch wrestler, if not one of the top 3 catch wrestlers in the world, a Josh Barnett.
Flipping him onto his fucking back like he's a 5th grader. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Sorry. You don't just get in there and do that with a guy like Josh Barnett. You don't do it. It doesn't happen. The guy's that fucking good. I don't care who you think you are. Daniel Cormier is proved different. Daniel Cormier is a fucking serious specimen when it comes to catch wrestling, like you said. Flip that dude on his back. I mean, I'm sorry, man. It doesn't just happen. It doesn't. So
Have you ever seen patio furniture in a hurricane go flying everywhere? That's what a skilled wrestler in Dan Henderson looked like when he got Teddy Ruxpin grabbed up, bear hugged, and thrown on the ground ragdoll style.
he was damn near running away from that, and he got lawn chaired. I mean, just fucking shut, man. Shut, flipped over, done. It was over, man.
And Dan Henderson never ducks a fight.
No.
But if this was one fight that he could go back in time and say, I'm gonna get a fake injury, or I'm not fighting this guy, it would have been that fight right there, bro.
Yeah, and if he was gonna do that, no, exactly.
You know,
I totally agree.
He had no chance.
That route, that's just. And that's why I'm saying it's like, a lot of guys that Daniel Cormier's faced, they've always had reach on him. Mm-hmm. He's gotten underneath. He's gotten around their reach, underneath their reach.
In your face.
Yeah, in your face, like you're saying too. Dragged your ass against the cage, had his way with you. It's like John Jones, man. Your only excuse is, you can keep going to body jokes. That's all he's been doing, man. That's the only thing he's been doing. He's taking a page out of Chael Sonnen's book, and he's talking complete trash. And it's like, really, a lot of people on the internet are saying that the only reason why he's doing this kind of shit is because he's fucking scared. It's like, you know what, man, dickhead, say all you want, but
he can also do this, and John Jones has been known to do it. It's collar shots, okay? And I can see where he's coming from, because if you put it this way and you look how a Daniel Cormier fights against, putting his opponent against the cage. If John Jones can use his strength, this is going to be two titans with max strength going at each other. But if he can get a Cormier in a certain position where he can come up with some killer Muay Thai knees while doing a plum clinch.
No, jeez.
And we've never seen anybody test
Cormier's chin,
DC's chin or midsection with knees. You start raining in knees on that midsection. Then you're calling. If you can't do anything about it and you just have to sit there and eat them, then your heart is called into question, and see how long you can eat them before you fold. So this is another thing, along with all the cage shit that's going on. Is Bone's going to be able to get that much separation where he can do something like this, dude, or do something where he can get in some uppercuts or whatever? But
get a hold of him, do something with it. Yeah, no, that's an awesome point.
It's gone from attacking each other on a promo, the original promo media thing that happened. Like I said, seen back in fucking Easter, because we've had to listen to all the Twitter, the Facebooks, the videos, the eye poke videos, the fucking, like you said, the fucking body jokes, the interview that they we watched the last fucking pay-per-view, dude. They played that interview where they were saying, "Fuck you, John. Fucking you're I'm gonna kill you." Yeah. Dude, how many times was that force fed down our throat?
Just as much as CM Punk's going to be forced down our throat, because he's not even fighting for another year. So, what the fuck is that, people? Really? CM Punk's coming in the UFC, he's not fighting until, late 2015?
It's going to be an elongated...
Give me a fucking break.
It's going to be an elongated version of what they did to us back on... remember when Kimbo was on Tough? And every week they'd say, "Kimbo, he might come back. Yeah. He got his ass beat, but he has a chance of coming back. He's training."
The stage has been set for Kimbo to come back. But he never came back, guys. He never came back.
But you came back every week to see if he did come back. There you go.
Same crap every single week. It didn't happen. But they did their best.
Yeah. Well, we'll all be back. We'll all be back. We know that. But we're getting sick of hearing it.
It's like getting tiresome, man. It's real tiresome.
Yeah, it's like over fucking. It's overkill. It's overkill.